Hello, everybody. John Novak here. My HPL Symposium is a website, and this is just a basic rationale as to why I created it and kind of the thinking behind it. A lot more of this is going to be done into my metacognitive reflection, which is going to be due a little later in the week. This is just basically kind of an overview, giving you an idea of the genesis and the reasoning behind why I did what I did. So, our first little slide here, the driving force here. This is my opportunity to change things for the better for me. Not so much in the HPL program. One of the focus points of it was to change things to a more student-directed approach to things, and that is really where my intentions lie in this whole thing. It is most importantly for my students. I, of course, do get a benefit from it, as do stakeholders and the parents, but mostly this is done for my students. Why I chose a website? Fairly simple. It's a living document. It can change and over time, and I can have multiple contributors. Should somebody want to write something, contribute it, a student, a parent, another colleague, they would be more than welcome to, and it's a few clicks of the button. So the two topics that I chose to be the primary focus of this is technology and PBL, or project-based learning. In my opinion, those two have real potentials to have lasting impacts on the education of children and really build 21st century learning skills. As we all know, after all, education is a lifelong endeavor. So, in that vein, a few of the 21st century learning skills that are covered are technological literacies, from programming to typing, communication skills. Again, this is best exemplified, and you'll see on the pages of my project-based learning section of the website, and collaboration, which goes over towards the technology section, focusing mostly on Class Dojo and the flipped classroom, which I actually am starting to do. And Class Dojo, a colleague of mine, is very, very effective at delivering that learning experience to their kids. So, in the end, my rationale, why I created this website, I finally get to it here. It's because throughout this program I've become more of a leader than ever before. And in this case, I wanted to create something that kind of empowers me to keep moving forward. Not just stop on graduation day, but potentially take this and keep moving forward. It's also something that I can take with me regardless of my context. As a graduate, hopefully, and now I might be moving into the administrative world, and this is something that I can take with me to share with teachers, to help them with some professional development. Also, it can be an introduction to non-teachers, such as parents, who really aren't informed too much about some of the technicalities and some of the procedures that we do and some of the methods that we implement. It can be something very simple as just clicking on one of the buttons and taking 5-10 minutes to read one of the articles that I read about project-based learning and technology. And lastly, it's really a means to inspires maybe to create their own, not just to contribute to mine per se, but say, you know what, as a science teacher, I'm going to create something. I'm going to create a website. I'm going to start doing some research, finding things, exposing people to different ideas and exploring them on my own. Because with that kind of a thing, we can truly try and actually deliver on creating student-centered learning environments. And in the end, that's what we all are. We're lifelong learners. This is my attempt to try to help people to become them. So I thank you for your cooperation, your patience, and everything throughout this process. Goodbye.